Yo guys, Ali Tat here, and today we are back with another tier list video where we did my Premier League fantasy team and then we did my Premier League predictions. I've done my EFL fantasy teams, it's only right I do my Championship predictions now. Not going to do League 1 or League 2 predictions now because I don't really care or know enough about the league. But Championship predictions are here. So, how do we categorise this, you may ask? Well, I'm just going to start off with teams that I think are in contention with promotion. Burnley, I think, are. Leeds, I think, are. Borough, I think, are. Luton, I think they'll be around playoffs. Norwich, same. I don't think Sheffield United will be. Coventry will be. Hull will probably be around there, maybe a bit lower. We'll keep them there for now. This has got all the teams. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah. West Brom are going to be up there as well. In terms of teams in danger of relegation, Plymouth probably there. Derby probably there. Maybe Millwall, Oxford, Portsmouth, Stoke. I think they're going to be the teams that potentially are in danger of relegation. And yeah, so the rest of these teams go in mid-table because, I mean, there's nothing for them to really do other than just sit there. I mean, with teams like Bristol City and Preston, it's guaranteed that they're in this part, isn't it? But champions of the league, I think it's probably going to be Leeds, isn't it, if we're being real? I'd already done this prediction before, and I can try and remember some of where I put it. Because I think, honestly, I put West Brom second. I think they're maybe actually going to get it done this year. I don't think any of the three relegated teams are getting auto spots, honestly. But yeah, I think Leeds and West Brom will get the 2 auto spots. I mean, out of the 3 relegate teams, Burnley are probably the most equipped to bounce back. I think they're going to get 3rd. In terms of 4th, I think I'm honestly going to go Cov. I think they will properly kick in their gear this year. I think I'm fine with Borough 5th. I might actually do that. I think Borough will have a better season than Coventry. In terms of 6th, who's getting that final playoff spot, Luton or Norwich? It's going to be Luton, isn't it? I think I'm fine with that being 7th to 9th, Norwich, Sheffield United, Hull. I don't think Sheffield United are going to have a good season. I've seen people saying they'll finish bottom half and even relegated. I don't think that's going to happen. But I don't think they are going to have as good a season as they might have hoped. I think they are in a bit of financial trouble. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a great season for them. Norwich will be alright. I think they'll just miss out on the playoffs. They'll have just a good year like they did last year. You know, as long as they hold on to players like Sarah and whatnot. Is it Sarah or Marcelino Nunes? Both of them, actually, yeah. And Hull exist, yeah. They're orange, my favourite colour. Not really exactly my favourite football club, but yeah. So who here is feeling like finishing 10th? Honestly, QPR. QPR and Sheffield Wednesday are going to have similar seasons. They're going to have good seasons. I don't think they're going to overachieve as much as people think they will, because obviously they did have a good back end of last season, but I think they will get positive results. Actually, I'm going to go Watford 10th. I think that just makes a bit more logical sense. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And 12th, we'll go Sheffield United. No, that's Sheffield Wednesday, you stupid idiot. No, I think I'm going to put Sunderland 12th. They'll have a better season than last season. I think under the new coach, they'll be alright. There won't be. They'll get close to the playoffs at points, but they won't be anywhere within like real contention. They'll also just won't ever be in danger of relegation. I could honestly see them becoming like a Bristol City Preston type beat where they just finish mid-table in the Championship for the next 10 years. Which obviously, if you compare it to the season before last where they finished in the playoffs, they won't want that. But if you maybe compare it to last season, they might take that, you know. Obviously, maybe not next 10 years, but like 2, 3, maybe, I don't know. As a Borough fan, obviously I would have said boos and won bad relegation. But I think, that could be a plan for them. We say, had a good manager under Mowbray, sacked him for some reason, set the club back 10 years under Mick Beale. And the new manager, he's unproven. I think, what they're going to do is probably spend 2 or 3 years lingering around mid-table, then sort of like just build a gradual playoff push for every year after that. 13th Sheffield Wednesday. That is Wednesday. Shut up. 14th just is Bristol City, isn't it? It's synonymous. Preston aren't going to have as bad a season as 15th. So we'll do that. Then we've got Cardiff and Swansea as well. They're not going to finish like 16th. Okay, so it's agreed Blackburn at 8. No, I mean, we'll put Blackburn down there, honestly. They're losing Smodics, and even with Smodics last season, they were in danger of relegation. So, we'll keep them down there. See, Bristol City, as much as I want to put them there, as like, the worst team out of the lot that's not in danger of relegation, they still have a good team, This is tough. Even like Cardiff. This is difficult, Out of the teams there, I would genuinely say Swansea have the worst squad. Then maybe like Preston. Then between Bristol City and Cardiff. I'm fine with that, honestly. I think that's alright. We'll just keep it like that. So move Swansea down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, So you need to move 4 clubs up here that aren't getting relegated. I don't think Millwall will. I think they'll be alright, So we've got the 3 Championship sides here, 3 newly promoted sides. If we're being honest, Oxford are going down as much as, I don't want to say it, the newcomers to the league, no one really has a dislike for them. But it's going to be tough for them to try and survive in the Championship, I think. To be honest, I do think Derby are going down as well. Again, as much as Middlesbrough bias, boo, Derby bad out of the way. I just don't think, the squad that they're going to build is going to be good enough to help them survive. I think they might have like a push late on into the season, to try and stay up, but it won't be enough, maybe. I don't know. And to be honest, looking at these 4 teams, again, is like the Premier League one, as much as I don't want the 3 teams promoted to be the 3 teams relegated, I think Portsmouth just aren't going to be good enough to keep themselves up. I think them 3 will be confirmed relegated like at least a month before the season ends. Which again, I don't want it to do. I want it to be at least exciting if it is going to be the 3 teams that promoted in danger of going down. But in terms of these 3, it doesn't really matter because they're all staying up. But I think, I'm fine with that. I think Rooney's going to do a better job than expected at Plymouth, but still not a great one. He'll be okay. and that could entirely depend on whether they stick with him throughout the whole season or whether they sack him. Blackburn, if Smodic stays, then that's good for them. I think if Smodic stays, then they'll be at minimum 19th or higher, because they will still be able to build around him, knowing that he is, their star player, and need him to score the goals, and need to be able to feed him so he can score the goals. But if he does go, it will be for a considerable fee, because I imagine it will be to like a bottom to mid-end Premier League club, like an Everton or someone like that, Brentford maybe. So if he does go to one of them, I imagine they will get a decent chunk of money which they can reinvest in the squad. So I think Blackburn will be alright. Stoke just stink, I can't lie. I don't really see anything positive going on with them this season. And I think it will probably be like these 3 or 4 teams sort of like teetering above the drop, but never actually in any real risk of going down. And obviously I hope there is, because it'd make it a bit more exciting. I think the promotion race will be infinitely more exciting than the relegation race. As much as I obviously did just go for Leeds and West Brom to win the league, I don't think there's actually going to be any clear candidate for promotion. Like, again, Norwich could very well win the league. Even Sheffield United could. Any team in that top 8, I think, could win the league this season. It's because Leeds obviously aren't as good as people make them out to be. Because why else would they have, bottled Autos and the playoffs last season? If Leeds were as good as people are expecting them to be, they wouldn't still be in this division. But they are still one of the best teams in the division, though. It's, like you see, the 3 relegated teams, Burnley, Luton, Sheffield United. People are expecting, Luton or Sheffield, not Sheffield United as much, but Burnley and Luton are expecting them to absolutely just walk the league. I don't think that is going to be the case. Luton, I think, obviously, probably have the most championship-ready squad, because they just came up with that championship squad. But obviously, they've lost Ross Barkley, which is one of their main outlets. I don't think they're going to have as good a season as they'd hoped. Burnley, obviously, probably the most invested the most in the Premier League, so we'll have to sell the most, because players won't want to play in the Championship that Burnley have signed, and all that stuff. Not really sure what I'm on about at this point, but yeah, that is probably my Championship predictions. Let me know down below your thoughts on it, or your wildcard predictions. Top scorer and my young laugh, obviously. And yeah, that is it for today's video. If you do want to see more videos like this on just like football topics or whatever, or other tier lists, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.